Is the story of the Queen of Sheba a myth, a beautiful tale told through the ages, or is it a memory, a faint echo of a real woman who once walked the earth? This question stands at the very beginning of her long and winding story, a path that crosses deserts, oceans, the pages of sacred texts, an ancient, stylized map showing trade routes connecting the Horn of Africa and the Arabian Peninsula with the Levant. Her legend is not a single, straight line, but a rich tapestry woven from different threads of culture and faith. In some stories, she is a curious visitor, a seeker of knowledge. In others, she is a powerful monarch who commands vast wealth and influences the course of nations. Her very name changes depending on who is telling the tale. The name you call her reveals the story you know. In the Hebrew Bible, she is known simply as the Queen of Sheba, a title that connects her to a prosperous and distant southern kingdom. In the Islamic tradition, as recorded in the Quran, she is called Bilqis, a name that carries royal dignity and profound wisdom. Finally, and in the sacred Ethiopian epic, the Kebra Nagast, she is given the name Makeda. This name is deeply personal and foundational. It marks her not just as a queen, but as the mother of a nation, the ancestral root of a royal line that would endure for millennia. Sheba, Bilqis, Makeda are not contradictions, but different facets of the same brilliant gem. Each name opens a door into a different room of her vast palace of legend. To understand her, one cannot choose just one name or one story and discard the others. Instead, we must walk through each doorway listening carefully to the whispers of history and tradition that echo within. It is in the collection of these stories, in the layering of these identities, that a more complete and powerful image of this remarkable woman begins to emerge. She is more than a single character. She is a conversation between civilizations, Jews, Muslims, Christians. The journey to find the true Queen of Sheba is not about finding a single historical fact buried under layers of myth. It is about appreciating how myth itself becomes a form of memory, a way for cultures to remember what is most important to them. Her story is a vessel that has carried lessons about leadership, faith, diplomacy, and the power of motherhood across thousands of years. Whether she was a myth who became a memory or a memory who became a myth, her presence in the world's imagination remains undeniable. She is a ruler, a seeker, and a mother, a figure who continues to challenge and inspire us from the distant past. To truly meet this enigmatic queen, we must turn to the 3 ancient books that have preserved her memory most vividly. Each text acts as a unique lens, focusing on different aspects of her character and her journey. The Hebrew Bible, the Quran, the Ethiopian Kebra Nagast are the primary sources of her legend. And while they share a common core, their tellings diverge in fascinating ways. They do not offer a single unified biography, but rather 3 distinct portraits, each painted with the colors and values of the culture that produced it. In the pages of the Hebrew Bible, the Queen of Sheba arrives like a desert wind, sudden, rich, and full of purpose. Her story, found in the first book of Kings, is a concise and powerful vignette of international diplomacy in the ancient world. She is not given a personal name, only her title, which immediately establishes her as a figure of state. She is the Queen of Sheba, a distant and almost mythical land, believed to be in modern-day Yemen or Ethiopia, renowned for its exotic and fabulously wealthy trade network. She has heard reports of King Solomon's fame and his wisdom, which is attributed to his God, and she undertakes a perilous journey to test him with hard questions. Her arrival in Jerusalem is a spectacle of immense wealth and power. With camels bearing spices and very much gold and precious stones, her purpose is a trade of ideas, a contest of wits between equals. The Quranic telling elevates the Queen of Sheba from a visiting dignitary to a central protagonist in a drama of faith and leadership. Here, she is given the name Bilqis and is presented as the sovereign of a prosperous kingdom, Saba. A hubo reports of a woman given of all things and a mighty throne. Her people prostrate to the sun,
He sends her a letter inviting her to submit to the one God. Upon receiving the letter, she does not act impulsively. "O eminent ones, I have never decided a matter without you to witness. They say the decision is yours." She notes invading kings bring ruin. Instead, she opts for diplomacy. Her throne is transported in an instant. Illusion and reality collide. "My lord, indeed, I have wronged myself, and I submit with Solomon to Allah, the Lord of the worlds." While the Bible presents the queen as a powerful visitor, While the Quran presents the queen as a powerful visitor, the Ethiopian Kebra Nagast transforms her into the very source of the nation's identity. The Kebra Nagast, or the glory of kings, was compiled to legitimize the rule of the Solomonic dynasty. Her journey is framed as a divine mission to seek wisdom and to create a chosen lineage. It details sustained conversations on governance and God, and their eventual union. From this union, a son, Menelik, is born. He becomes the first emperor of Ethiopia, bringing with him the Ark of the Covenant to his new capital. Here, she is not witness or convert. She is the revered matriarch of Ethiopia's sacred lineage. So she becomes both origin and guardian of a sacred legacy. Across the diverse tellings of the Queen's story, a powerful and recurring symbol emerges: the lion. In Ethiopian tradition, this symbol is inextricably linked to Makeda and her royal descendants. The lion of the tribe of Judah, from the line of David and Solomon, is grafted to Ethiopia through Makeda's son. The ruling emperor bore the title Conquering Lion of the Tribe of Judah. Authority, ancient, powerful, divinely sanctioned. Imagine a palace wall. Makeda rests her hand on a growing lion cub. Her son, Menelik, and the dynasty he represents. She is not taming the lion, but raising it. Strength, courage, royalty, untamed sovereignty. Protector of the nation. Yet, this fierce power is born of a woman, the fertile ground from which the mighty lion grows. For nearly 3,000 years, it anchored a political theology. Every emperor, a symbolic son of Makeda. You know, that image really kept a people grounded in their past. Why does this ancient queen, who may have been myth, memory, or a mixture of both, still capture our imagination today, in 2026? Her endurance lies in her remarkable adaptability. She is not a static figure carved in stone. She is a living story that breathes and changes. The pursuit of wisdom, the nature of good leadership, the complexities of faith, the foundational power of motherhood. She stands at a crossroads of history and faith, claimed and celebrated by Jewish, Christian, and Islamic traditions, a rare bridge between worlds. Her story offers a powerful model of female sovereignty. Whether Sheba, Bilqis, or Makeda, she acts with agency and authority. Her tale teaches how different truths can coexist, creating a richer, stereoscopic view. In that way, she really keeps breathing in our stories.